Channel 7 presenter and Essendon legend Tim Watson says James Hird is very, very keen to coach the Bombers next year. Hird interviewed for the job last week, confirming ongoing speculation that he would throw his hat in the ring and try to make a sensational comeback to the club after stepping down in 2015 following the infamous supplements saga, the effects of which the club has only just shaken off. Watch the video above. Scott Pendlebury's shock call on Brodie Grundy.Analysis, local footy and the biggest moments. 7 and 7 Plus are the home of footy shows for every fan. Stream them all for free on 7 Plus. Watson, who is still close to some key figures at the Bombers, told Sen what he had heard about the situation. "What I do know is that James Hird is very, very keen to be the coach of the Essendon Football Club. I know that for a fact," he said. Watson isn't necessarily barracking for Hird to be reappointed as coach of the Bombers, but he's supportive of the club great putting his hand up. "I'm supportive of him throwing his hat into the ring and going for the job as hard as he likes," Watson said. "There have been others that have pulled out. We learnt at the weekend that Don Pike won't be part of that too. I'm still hearing from those around the edges of all this that Brad Scott might still be interested in going for the job, but that would only be, I would think, at the very pointy end of interviews. I read somewhere at the weekend that Lloydo, Essendon great Matthew Lloyd, was pushing for James to be the next coach of Essendon. That's how I read it. Dean Solomon, Adam Uze, Brandon Lade and Hird have all been interviewed for the job, but Watson revealed a fifth name who has been seriously spoken to and is being considered. Daniel Giants Rakusa has gone for the job, so he's been interviewed, Watson said. Blake Carosella hasn't been approached to be interviewed for the job. Giants Rakusa was on Carlton's final short list of 3 names last year before Michael Voss won the role. Axed Bombers coach Rudan joins Tigers. Meantime, sacked Essendon coach Ben Rudan has set his sights on helping Richmond become a premiership force again after joining the Tigers' coaching ranks. Rudan was axed as Bombers coach last month shortly after the club's clumsy bid to lure Alistair Clarkson failed. Clarkson ended up joining North Melbourne on a 5-year deal, with Rudan then being told the inevitable news by Essendon that his services were no longer wanted. Richmond confirmed last week that Rudan had joined the Tigers' coaching department. Rudan was an assistant at Richmond from 2015-18 and played a key part in the club's drought-breaking 2017 premiership as the defensive coach. He joined Essendon as an assistant after that, before taking over as head coach from John Worsfold ahead of the 2021 season. Rudan led Essendon to finals action in his first season in charge, but the Bombers bombed badly this year to finish a lowly 15th with a 7-15 record. The 39-year-old now has the chance to resurrect his coaching career at Richmond, who missed the finals in 2021 and were eliminated by Brisbane at the first hurdle this year. The Tigers were a force in the years before that with flags in 2017, 2019, and 2020. Richmond is a great club, and I am still very familiar with the majority of the playing list and staff, which makes me excited about 2023 already, Rudan said in a statement. I am looking forward to this fresh opportunity and the challenge of helping the club return to the top of the ladder. With op. And finally, thank you all for watching the video. Please like and comment your opinion so we can discuss together. Don't forget to subscribe, press the bell to follow and update many other interesting news. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.